October 14th might soon carry a new meaning in American political history. The U.S. Senate has unanimously passed a resolution to establish a National Day of Remembrance for Charlie Kirk, a controversial figure whose assassination has sparked a firestorm of debate across the political spectrum. But who was Charlie Kirk? Why is his legacy so polarizing? And what does this resolution say about the current state of American politics? Welcome back to Our Trends, your source for global and geopolitical insights. Today, we dive into the political and cultural tremors caused by the proposed Charlie Kirk Day. Charlie Kirk was the co-founder and CEO of Turning Point USA, a conservative youth organization that gained national prominence for its unapologetic right-wing messaging. Known for his fiery speeches and social media presence, Kirk became a leading voice among young conservatives in the United States. He championed causes like gun rights, opposition to critical race theory, and resistance to progressive policies on gender and sexuality. But his rhetoric often crossed into controversial territory, drawing both fervent support and fierce criticism. On September 10, 2025, Kirk was tragically shot and killed while speaking at Utah Valley University during his American Comeback Tour. His death sent shockwaves through conservative circles and reignited debates about political violence, free speech, and extremism. In response to Kirk's assassination, the U.S. Senate passed a resolution to create a National Day of Remembrance for Charlie Kirk on October 14th, his birthday. The resolution, introduced by Senator Rick Scott and Representative Jimmy Patronis, received unanimous support from Senate Republicans. The resolution praises Kirk for promoting individual liberty, open debate, civic engagement, and constitutional principles. Senator Scott emphasized Kirk's commitment to faith and dialogue, framing him as a symbol of American democratic values. But here's the catch: this resolution is symbolic. It doesn't carry the force of law unless passed by the House of Representatives and signed by the President. As the resolution heads to the House, Democrats face a dilemma. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries has indicated he'll vote in favor, but won't pressure fellow Democrats to follow suit. The party is split. Some Democrats worry that opposing the resolution could be seen as disrespectful or politically insensitive, especially given the violent nature of Kirk's death. Others, like Representative Jasmine Crockett, argue that Kirk's legacy is too divisive to honor nationally. She stated, quote, "I'm not sure what is honorable about many of Mr. Kirk's past statements. I live under their heinous threats every single day." Her remarks reflect the deep unease many feel about elevating Kirk to national recognition. This tension reveals a broader issue. How should a nation honor figures who are both influential and polarizing? Kirk's legacy is undeniably impactful. He mobilized thousands of young conservatives, built a media empire, and shaped right-wing discourse in the digital age. His supporters hail him as a defender of free speech and traditional values. But critics argue that his platform amplified misinformation, stoked division, and marginalized vulnerable communities. His stance on LGBTQ rights, racial issues, and immigration often drew accusations of bigotry and extremism. Even in death, Kirk remains a symbol of America's ideological divide. To some, he's a martyr. To others, a provocateur whose rhetoric contributed to the very tensions that may have led to his assassination. The resolution now awaits a vote in the House of Representatives. If passed, it will go to President Biden for final approval. The outcome could set a precedent for how America commemorates political figures in the future. Will October 14th become a day of unity or a flashpoint for further division? Political analysts predict a contentious vote. Some expect bipartisan support in the name of condemning political violence. Others foresee a partisan battle over Kirk's legacy and what it represents. While this story is rooted in American politics, its implications are global. The debate over Charlie Kirk Day echoes similar controversies worldwide, where nations grapple with how to honor polarizing figures. In India, debates rage over statues of colonial leaders. In Europe, far-right movements challenge traditional narratives. In Latin America, revolutionary icons are both revered and reviled. Kirk's story is a microcosm of a larger question. How do societies remember those who shaped them, for better or worse? As the House prepares to vote, Americans and the world watch closely. The resolution may be symbolic, but symbols matter. They shape narratives, influence culture, and define history. Whether you see Charlie Kirk as a hero or a provocateur, his story forces us to confront uncomfortable truths about free speech, political violence, and national memory. Should a nation honor someone whose words divided as much as they inspired? Or does remembrance require a more nuanced lens, one that acknowledges complexity without glorifying controversy? Thanks for watching. If you found this analysis insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into global and geopolitical affairs. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Should Charlie Kirk Day become a national holiday? Let's talk.